side. At props are Eneri Lotawa and Alvareti Dawanimbuka. At hooker is Ilyasa Leather. At locks, Eminoni Rokumanu and Ulayasi Lewovo. At flanks are Atunesa Kulavere and Sevanaya Nandruku. At number 8 is Mano Tamaya. At halfback is Etoniambula. Number 10 is Ratunesa Vatuinaruku. Number 12, Chueli Retayaki and Charlie Kuroi. At the hooker's position is Seramaya Tokamalua. At locks are Netani Vora and Nedani Langidere. Tico, what do we expect in this afternoon's encounter?
Well, for both the teams that we're about to play this afternoon, they're well known for their performances in the previous years, and it is just like the atmosphere of playing in the Febrada or in the playoffs of this Digicel competition. So we're expecting a very tough game this afternoon.
Yeah, absolutely. This is, if you like, is the replay of last year's Digicel Cup final, and probably you might also say it is a preview of this year's final. Quick taken there by the start taken there by the Naitasiri side, and they are hot on attack 5 meters out from the Nadroga try line. And what does James say? James, man in charge, being the referee for this afternoon's encounter. Scrummage it is to the Naitasiri side, 5 meters away from the Nadroga try line and 5 meters out from the broadcast touchline. And it goes Saulandangunu, taking it at the back by Timothy Vakandranu. Vakandranu is taking in a tackle. He stopped 5 meters out, calling it from the back, at the back of the big Naitasiri forwards. Naitasiri still in control. Naitasiri still in control and hot on attack. Calling for it is Netanivora, Netanivora also taking in a tackle. Waiting for it at the back is Saulandangunu. Saulandangunu gives it out to Ruveni. Ruveni gives a miss pass, but he misses, fails to find the target, but quickly up in support is Ulaisi Lawavo. Ulaisi Lawavo gives it to Ratunesa Vatuinaruku. Vatuinaruku gives a grabber, but has found touch, has put foot out on the touchline, but has also dropped the ball, so it's going to be a scrummage to the Naitasiri side. Scrummage it will be to the Naitasiri side, just a meter out from the Nadroga 22-meter line, and approximately 5 out from the opposite touchline. Waiting to put it in is Saulandangunu. The referee has called them up and said, let's put it again, let's get up and let's reset the scrummage. This is the very first broadcast of FBC TV in as far as Digicel rugby competition is concerned. And it's only fitting that we broadcast the champion side, Naitasiri and Nadroga. It is the Naitasiri side hot on attack. Out it comes to the big man of Timothy Vakandranu, who's at number 8 but wearing the number 5 jersey. And in support is a Charlie Kuroi. Charlie Kuroi is taking a tackle, but has safely secured the ball for the Naitasiri side. And is calling for his Saulandangunu. Out it goes to the wing. It is Vatu out on the right wing. What is the referee said? He's given a penalty to the Naitasiri side. And it's just half a meter from the Nadroga 22-meter line and right on center field. What will it do? It seems that they will go for the uprights, Tico.
Yeah, just looking at these two teams, they both include a mixture of experience and some new players in both sides. And we're looking into a big season for both teams, and we do believe that they have some things up their sleeves. With the start of the a few minutes, we can see that the Naitasiri team they're eager to score points.
Boises, it goes. He's pushed it to the left of the left-hander try. So it remains Nadroga nil and Naitasiri nil. We start from the 22-meter mark.
There was a good call there by the captain of the Naitasiri team, taking the option of the upright.
Right, yeah. It goes waiting at the back. Here is, what is the referee said? Was it a, well, there were a number of Nadroga players running before the ball was kicked, so they've gone back for a scrummage. A scrummage, it will be an attacking scrummage right on the 22-meter line for the Naitasiri side. The Nadroga side has been defending for the last 5 minutes, so vertical.
Yeah. We can see that Naitasiri is they've already settled down. Nadroga is trying to find their rhythm.
I noticed too that there are a lot of new boys amongst some experience on both sides.
Yes, they do have a mixture of players in this encounter.
And that goes for the Naitasiri side to Alucio Erremondo, but he fails to collect the pass, and ball has gone out, and it's going to be a line out to the Naitasiri side after the oncoming attacking defending Nadroga player knocked the ball forward and into touch. So it's going to be a line out to the Naitasiri side. 5 meters out from the Nadroga 22 on the far touchline, but taken by the Nadroga side. Waiting for it there is 7N Nandruku. 7N Nandruku is taken in a tackle 7 meters out from his own 22. Nadroga still in control. A bit of breeze we can see that's coming from the east. And a quick take in there, but missed by the Nadroga player at the back here, waiting for his Timothy Momolevu. Timothy Momolevu decided to kick from deep within his own 22 and finding touch just a meter inside the Naitasiri 10-meter line. We noticed, Tico, that none of these two teams has actually settled into the game, going almost 6-7 minutes now into the game.
Yes, Sikovi, you can see that kick, long kick by Aparosa Tambalawaki, playing center for Nadroga this afternoon.
Yeah, that was the first visit into the Naitasiri territory by the Nadroga brigade, but the Naitasiri brigade has secured their own line out. And they're pushing the Nadroga forwards, backwards, and they've taken them back now 5 meters into their own 10-meter line. Calling for the back Salondanguno and gives it out wide now to Apisai Nawangaliva. Apisai Nawangaliva gives it a huge thump, but waiting for a back Timothy Momolevu. Timothy Momolevu gives it to Mano Tamaya. Tamaya gives it out to Maratumeri Kurisaru. And it is Nadroga Harona taken to the halfway in support. There for Nadroga is Aparosa Tambulawaki. Aparosa Tambulawaki, Mano Tamaya. And now Mano Tamaya fails to find the supporting player and has been knocked forward by the Nadroga side. And the Naitasiri should count themselves lucky, Tico.
Yes, was a mistake there by Mano Tamaya. Would have provided some sort of control on that pass. Would have been a try for Nadroga.
Absolutely, as I said, Naitasiri should count themselves lucky. It was probably just the hands of Mano Tamaya who failed to control the ball as he tries to deliver it to the supporting player. The defensive scrummage, this will be to the Naitasiri side. 15 meters out from their own try line and 7 meters out from the far touch line. And it goes. But it's been stolen by the Naitasiri, the Nadroga side. What has the referee said? Shall we go for a reset? Yes, it's going to be a reset. And it's going to be a put in once again to the Naitasiri side. And we can see also, Tico, that the wind has actually gained strength. Will it be a contributing factor?
Yes, it will, Sikove. The factor that they need to consider making decisions.
It is the Nadroga side who's managed to take that ball from the Naitasiri scrummage, but at the back waiting for it for Naitasiri is their fullback Aloisio Arimondo. Aloisio Arimondo manages to find touch right on their own 22-meter line, on the far touch line. So it's going to be a throw-in to the Nadroga side. The two teams are still trying to feel each other.
Yeah. So Kobe, you can see that they will take probably 20 minutes for both teams to be able to score points.
Absolutely. And as the Naitasiri has stolen the line out from the Nadroga side, spun out to the inside here, taken by the Naitasiri center, Waisile Lebula. He's taken in a tackle, but an advantage has been given by the referee. Waiting for the back, it's Saulan Dangunu. Saulan Dangunu. What we've just been talking about, it's the effect of the strong wind that's coming from the east, Tico.
Yes.
It was a kick by Saulan Dangunu that instead of going forward, it traveled back approximately 2 meters. So a bit of ground lost there for the Naitasiri side. And it's going to be a scrummage to the Nadroga side. Etoni Mbula to put the ball into the scrummage. Attacking scrum, this will be 15 meters out from the Naitasiri try line and approx 20 meters out from the far touch line. And it's a tight hit to the Naitasiri side. He's spun out quickly, taken outside here by Eliasa. Eliasa is taking a tackle, but the ball has been stolen from the Naitasiri side. And it is Nadroga who's out on attack, but they've spilled the ball forward in the anticipation. And referee has gone back to the earlier ruling of a knock forward by the Naitasiri, by the Nadroga side rather, as that was a spill forward by the Nadroga forward, by a Nadroga taking place. So it's going to be a scrummage. It will be to the Naitasiri side. 5 meters out of their own 22-meter line and 20 from the broadcast touch line. Taken at the back by the Naitasiri back, Saulan Dangunu. Saulan Dangunu gives it inside to Luveniali. He's taken in a tackle, poising at the back for Naitasiri is Luveniali, and the referee says a penalty to the Nadroga side after the Naitasiri side rather, after Nadroga failed to release the tackled player. So it's going to be a penalty to the Naitasiri side. Also with me in the commentary box today is Nimilote.
Nawala sa turong neta nawala to kan dito en oya kabende na ro binagna timerua yore to kan mateni bidana meetingo ro kamero to ta to kan ro di kau me kan ibo kasar tuna ngone bo na tim ni Nadroga bo kasar tal tuna ngone bo na tim ni Naitasiri ro we kinda ba ro chugo ba tiga roma ya ko re dani ko bongo tambo to me bo na kan ya tu muri tim ni Nadroga ne lo lawo ni gitu kada be pasu bo.
And a very warm welcome to you if you just joined us on this broadcast. And may I remind you that we also will be able to watch this telecast, a delayed telecast. It will be tonight at 11 p.m. on FBC TV. Scrummage, it will be to the Naitasiri side after the Nadroga forwards knocked the ball forward. Quickly looking at other games played right around the country in Vatukola, Theodore Park, it's Vatukola against Northland. Gavi Park, it's Tavo against the Suva. Subril Park in Lambasa. Obalau against Madhuwata. And at Prince Charles Park in Nandi, Tailevu versus Nandi. And at Churchill Park, it is Lautoka versus Rewa. And as I said earlier, this is the inaugural telecast of any local sport by FBC TV. It's going to be the first time as well for those in Vanuatu and likewise the interior of Naitasiri and Ra who will be watching rugby coverage in the comfort of their own living room. They do not have to take generators and TV sets into hills to watch local rugby coverage. Scrummage it is to the Nadroga side. 20 out from the broadcast touchline, and 10 out from their own 22. Taken at the back is Manua Tamaya, but is scoring a tackle. Tamaya scoring a tackle. It is the Naitasiri forward who are hot, and at the back waiting for it is the Atunesa Vatuinaruku. Spun out wide, but hitting a tackle. That was a huge tackle. And what is the referee said? They've gone back and given advantage after the Naitasiri player failed to roll out of the second tackle situation.
We can still see both teams hesitant to make firm decisions on the field.
Yeah, absolutely. It is the first game of the 2012 Digicel Cup, and they still trying to get feel of each other. And Nadroga fails to find the touch at the time around, and we can see the effect of the strong breeze that's blowing from the east. Taken to the back by Etoniambula. Etoniambula spins it out to Modi Momoile. What is the referee said? What is the was it a forward pass? Yes, it was a forward pass, Tico.
Well, we just talked about the wind, the strong wind that is coming from the east, and I think it has a great effect on this.
Yes, we can see clearly from this angle that it was an attempt to pass the ball right. It was almost right on the 22-meter line, but it just shifted upwards, and as a result, it was a forward pass by the Nadroga side. Scrummage will be to the Naitasiri side. Saulon Daungunu to feed the scrummage. And it goes, waiting it for the ball at the back is Saulon Daungunu. Spins it out wide, but fails to catch it is Waisilelu Veniali. But also manages to safely secure the ball at the back is Veniali. What is the referee said? Was it a knock forward by the Naitasiri side? Is signaling an advantage to the Nadroga side, but it's the Nadroga side who's managed to secure the ball, but advantage been given by the referee and taken quickly by Nadroga. Nadroga waiting for a back is Etoniambula. Etoniambula gives it quickly to Manuel Tamaya. 2 meters out from Naitasiri 22, and now on the 22-meter line. And a penalty to the Nadroga side. And a yellow card has been given to a Naitasiri player for an infringement. We should be able to give you the name. Did you see what was the infringement, Atiko?
I think they was handling in the ruck. It's probably not the first time that referee has caught him playing the ball on the ground.
Yeah, absolutely. That is probably the third time that the Naitasiri side has handled the ball in a ruck situation. Inoki Tuisese, the man who's been sent to the naughty boys chair for a 10-minute cool down.
Nawale bona ilaw rin gito ya da reda pag matatasan puno kaya nisang na vehicle ay nisang na vehicle match na buwan ni libo kan to buti wa sumay na buwan gito ra vehicle libo vehicle match ni libo bola ron na lagi basa kan dona ora na halfback sa number 1 ni tim Naitasiri kasolon daw nguno kay European Luminelli may tokay kan don wang kalilay dan den re kin to ka ra to na dorbo Naitasiri to bona to kamakoro na dorbo na
and the Nadroga side has drawn first blood, Atiko.
Yeah. So you can see that Nadroga is able to utilize the opportunity that they given in the point.
And it is Ratunesa Vatuinaruku who's managed to convert that penalty for the Nadroga side. Failed to be collected there by the Nadroga side and regained by the Naitasiri player. Waiting for it at the back is Saulan Daungunu. Saulan Daungunu, but is lost. Failed to find the supporting player, and quickly for Naitasiri, for Nadroga is Aprosa Tambulawaki. Aprosa Tambulawaki gives it out to Wangatambu. Wangatambu will score the first try for Nadroga. This Timothy Momolevu, the left wing, Timothy Momolevu, the left wing for Nadroga, who scored the first try of the afternoon's encounter.
So you can see Timo de Momolevu. He's got tons of speed there to burn, and he was able to finish that move.
Wonderful try that was for the Nadroga side with a lovely interpassing, and the result is a 5-pointer for the Nadroga side. The try was scored by Timothy Momolevu. And waiting for the conversion to... has it gone in? Yes, it's gone in, and Nadroga has increased their tally now to 10. Nadroga 10 and Naitasiri is yet to score points. And we can see things liven up here, Tico.
Yeah, we can see Nadroga starting to settle down, able to find the opportunities and turn into points. Whereas for Naitasiri, I'm sure they're still trying to find the rhythm, even though they were the first team that was able to settle down.
And wait for it, but the back is Eminoni Rokumanu. Eminoni Rokumanu gives it out to Sevenaya. Sevenaya gives it out, but it's taking a tackle and they've lost the forward. Nadroga, otherwise it could have been a sure try. Would have possibly been a sure try to the Nadroga side, but luckily for Naitasiri, the ball was spilled forward, Tico.
Yeah, that's you can see Sevan Nandruku, who's playing number 7 for Nadroga. That was the third time that he was able to break the line of the defense for Naitasiri, and offloading it to the supporting backline players. So in the 3 occasions, he was able to break the first line of defense, and with the support of the backline, one of which was able to be turned into points with a try.
It seems that they left off, they're continuing from where they left off from last year's February Selvan Cup, Tico.
Yeah, with the boys in the team today, they've been in the squad for over 2 years, and they do know the drill and the pattern of play that's needed to be able to score points.
It's going to be a scrummage to the Naitasiri side, 5 meters out from into their own territory. In it goes Saulandangun, waiting for the back is Timo Divakanranu. Timo Divakanranu in support is Alosio. Alosio is taken in the tackle. This back out to the big number 7, Dale Tonuai. And referee signal advantage to the Naitasiri side, taken by the big Charlie Kuroi. Charlie Kuroi 2 meters out from the Naitasiri 22 meter line, and the referee has gone back to the previous advantage as earlier signaled. So what will the Naitasiri side do? Will they go for the touchline, or will they go for the uprights? Neither way, the strong breeze that's coming from the east will be a disadvantage, Tico.
Yeah, of course, it will be a disadvantage. I think it's supposed to be to Naitasiri's favor, especially with the opportunities of kicking at goal.
Yes, they've opted to go for the try line, for the uprights.
We can see with the
may sulito may doon natutungi kin tim niya sa nabukaturang ng Naitasiri ni waruta korut ni limen limen na tanggati mata-mata ni wasar bato ng dito na kami gore dan ni to lewa bang mataw na durubo ni Nadroga na to bilo manita tiko ni lola ng dito na ya tuliw ni timuri ko bu na merto tambak talikin na skuwa kasi ni tambay ko ya labi tinda talikin na bakatang tingin din natun dito na lola ng dito ni kabelay.
Rupendi poises, looks to the left, goes and he lifts it, and he pushes it to the left, to the right, or to the left rather, of the left end upright. And we see once again, Tico, the effect of the breeze. It's quite a strong breeze. My calculation will be approximately 15 to 20 knots.
Yeah, this is the second time that Naitasiri was unable to find rhythm in that kick.
A wonderful kick from 22 by Ratu Naisa, but taken at the back there by Naitasiri. Naitasiri has gone right through to the Nandronga 10-meter line, but in support there for Naitasiri's Nedani. And Naitasiri waiting at the back is their number 9 Sawan down winning, but they have knocked the ball forward. Naitasiri, unlucky for Naitasiri, and quickly taken by the Nandronga side, Momolevu. And at the back waiting for it, Setanoembula. Interpassing with amongst the Naitasiri backline, but it's a bad mistake from Ratumeli Kurisaru when his kick was charged down by the Naitasiri player. Back again with the Naitasiri player. They've decided to go for an up and under Waisele Levula rather. But at the back waiting for it also is Ratu Naisa. Ratunas has taken has lost the ball forward. What the referee said, there's going to be a penalty to the Nandronga side. Quickly taken by the Nandronga side. I notice, Tico, that the Nandronga side seems to be favoring taking the penalty very quickly.
Yeah, you can see that they're trying to make use of every opportunity that comes their way.
And it is Naitasiri who managed to steal the ball from the Nandronga side, waiting for it's a loose ball. Nadali trails. What is the referee? That's surely going to be a penalty to the Nandronga side. I think that's a stupid mistake, Tico.
Yeah, I think for Naitasiri, the link from the halfback to the first five, this is probably a problem that they need to resolve now. The halfback muscling his forwards, and the first five trying to organize their backline. The link that has been exposed, and that is what Nadroga is penetrating.
I totally agree with you, Tico. It is the Naitasiri halfback who should be controlling his bigger probably and stronger forwards, but they are in disarray at this point in time.
Iure den tu bang tawa binang sarto kan loose ball la turbo ni Nandronga bo bo number 2 mi roki kinen lo lo gitu ko. Iure dan number 2 bilo mo nito tingin lo ni gitu na bo ni ka sorto bo ta to na turbo ni Naitasiri. Mandi bo bo na me to kalau tu mungkin nak polo, saya nampak ada tu pasti mendung.
A wonderful conversion there by Nandronga first five, Ratu Naisa Vatuina Ruku, taking Nandronga's tally now to 13. Nandronga 13 and Naitasiri is yet to register point. And we see that Inoke Tuisese has gone back into the field of play. Inoke Tuisese has gone back into the field of play. At the back, what is the referee said? It's going to be a penalty to the Naitasiri side after the Nandronga player dived into that ruck situation. What will the Naitasiri captain opt for this side? Will he go for the uprights and go directly against the oncoming breeze, or will go for the touchline? It seems that he's going to go for the touchline. A wonderful touch finder to the line out will be for the Naitasiri side, 7 meters out from the corner flag, and still on the broadcast touchline. Hot and attack for the Naitasiri side. Throw to be taken by Sermaya. It goes, but they failed to find the jumper, the Naitasiri player, and the Nandronga, and they've been penalized as well after handling the ball in that ruck situation. So it's going to be a relieving penalty to the Nandronga side. Seems that Ratu Naisa Vatuinaruku has been doing well with his kicking duties, Tico.
Yeah, but Rutunaisa has been in our development squad for quite some time. He played his first debut in a February match against Lotoka last year. He played a very good game, and he's been touring also with the development Nadroga the level side on various sevens tournaments during the off season.
At the back waiting for it in his Nadroga ito na yung bula. Ito na yung bula gives an inside pass to Timothy Momoilevu. Timothy Momoilevu is still with the ball and is taking it to tackle, but in support of the Nadroga forwards. Waiting at the back is the big frame of Manu Tamaya. Gives it out to Chovesa. Chovesa fails to find the oncoming support player, but is giving it to the defending the Naitasiri player. Luckily for the Naitasiri player, the team, and it is the Naitasiri players managed to find space, but it's been caught at the back there by Ratumeli Kurisaru. Ratumeli Kurisaru finds Timothy Momoilevu again. Timothy Momoilevu finds the big frame of Ulayasi. Another wonderful try to the Nadroga side.
You can see their support there, how they utilize opportunities that comes their way. You can see Tumeli Kurisaru coming from the back, the fullback's position with a good vision. He was able to penetrate into the scared defense of the Naitasiri team with the supporting players on the side, and you ended up with a try.
Baikon skor rito to kami wana number 5 ni tim ni Nadroga. Ora din rito bang tawa binakasar na tim ni Nadroga na ilawlaw ni gito kena minute sekundi suli bertu. En lo mani minute ati ko kini tumba na dorbo ngoy no gitu sese ertu raw kay kina en tini ka tulu na poindi nimbera ningi maindo talang na score rito toka tambaka na dorbo toka rati ko na single chin na balima ni tim ni Nadroga en nurto wi lo mani takni lo ni gitu ya ka wanta boro toka na kakawni na dorbo ngo o Rutunaisa en itutu ni fly half amani ndona nambutu take me na dorbo na bachin kalima ni tim ni Nadroga Ratumeli Kurisaru mani solia bona na bachin kandua wa pesolo me wang tambu nimbera ningi solia wana dorbo toka na single chin na balima ni tim ni Nadroga o Emino ni Romanu en ndona score rito toka ni warga tigona kana dange.
Wonderful display of support rugby, and it will be another conversion by what is the rule said? It's gone in. It seems that it's fallen short, so it's the tally will remain at Nadroga 18. Nadroga 18 and Naitasiri yet to register a point as we are closing up on halftime. And what is the linesman said, it seems that the big frame of Ulayasi Lavovo has gone on to touch. It's going to be a line out now to the Naitasiri side. 5 meters out from the Nadroga 22. Still on the broadcast touchline. Spun out wide there to Luveniali. Luveniali is taken in a tackle. Waiting for at the back is Saulandangun once again. Naitasiri is still with the ball and right onto the Nadroga 22-meter line now. And into the big frame of Luchueli Vetayaki. Vetayaki, they've gone onto ground, but still now Naitasiri with the ball at the back there. Inokitu Isese waiting for his Saulandangun. Saulandangun is taken in a tackle right on the 22-meter line of the Nadroga side. Hot in pursuit are the Naitasiri players, anticipating to reach the point before break. Naitasiri still with the ball. What does the referee say? He says continue, and waiting for Tabaki is Inokitu Isese, but hit with a heavy tackle is Luveniali. Daungunu gives it to the supporting player of Natanivora. What does the referee say? The penalty taken quickly by Ndale Tonawai. In support coming is Atrisay Nawangaliva. Atrisay Nawangaliva gives it to Natanivora. Natanivora taken in a tackle. It's Naitasiri, but it's still by Nadroga. It is Rutunaisa. Rutunaisa gives it into Tumembula. Adamnat, the Naitasiri defense. And it is going to be Ratumeli Kurisaru. Ratumeli Kurisaru is going in to score another try for the champions Nadroga side.
Another beautiful try there by Ratumeli Kurisaru with a very good supporting play. And we can see the strong defense that was displayed there by the Nadroga team. We can also see that the Naitasiri was able to utilize the big force that they have. But with the turnover, it was turned into points by the Nadroga team.
Ora de nerto banga taka taka na dorbo ni Nadroga na 20 minute ke na soko de soli berto. Mana rosa ngabulu kerua. Ni nando rosa ngabulu kerua Nadroga. Arto kita tanya ni kena dorbo ni Naitasiri. Arto ngi mani bukki na matani tanya na dorbo turanga na itani Nadroga. Arto mani go pasi taka taka na polo wari. Wa mimbi me wana dorbo ngo. O eto ni ambula na itutu ni scrum half. Ange mani soli abon dorbo full back ni tuni Nadroga. Ratu ni kursaru. Mani foka teke ko ya ni len score. Mana rosa ngabulu kerua ni Nadroga. Kina len score ni Naitasiri. Eni lolo kono gitu ya. Di bawah na ngeti na kena vange en ngon ngor to saru sanga bulu to na tim ni Nadroga samber ni bakai na tim ni Naitasiri.
Another wonderful display of support rugby and another wonderful try to the Nadroga side, taking their tally now to 23 as we await the attempt by Ratu Naisa, and is succeeded, and Nadroga rather has increased their tally to 25, and Naitasiri is still yet to score. Will we see a routing here this afternoon? As we almost approach the halftime mark, and it is Nadroga has taken a huge lead by 25 points to Naitasiri's nil. Nadroga rather is taking full advantage of the wind behind them. It's going to be a scrummage to the Naitasiri side. Scrummage it will be to the Naitasiri side.
You can see as a cover that in the territory-wise, you have Naitasiri ahead of Nadroga. In terms of possession, you also have Naitasiri ahead of Nadroga. In terms of points, you have Nadroga ahead of Naitasiri. So that is the current position of the game at the moment.
Yes, absolutely. You're right, Tico. It seems that Naitasiri will be on attack, and as soon as Nadroga gets hold of the ball, it's going to be a try on the other end of the field. But it is Naitasiri. Naitasiri hot on attack, and on the far wing for Naitasiri City Veni Watuvoka is taking in a tackle. Dummy pass by Saulan Daungunu. He gains 3 meters for his team, and it's Naitasiri still on attack, 5 meters out from the 22-meter line. Waiting for the back is Saulan Daungunu, gives it out now to Ruben Luveniali. In support is Alusio. Alusio Naitasiri hot on attack as he stepped onto the field. Naitasiri still with the ball, calling it for it Saulan Daungunu. In support is Netani Vora. Out it comes again, Saulan Daungunu. Saulan Daungunu noticed that Paula Raviriviri has gone into the field of play. Naitasiri 5 meters out from the uprights. Naitasiri still with the ball, and out wide now to Waisele Levula. Waisele Levula gives it out. And Naitasiri still with the ball and hot on attack, the Naitasiri side. Waiting for it to the back is Saulan Daungunu. And it spun out wide and gives it inside to Ilyasa. What is Ilyasa done? He's lost the ball forward. Unlucky for Naitasiri that time. Tico?
Yeah, like what I said, the position and the territory, that is where Naitasiri is ahead of Nadroga. There is no coordination in the forwards that are there with Naitasiri, plus the halfback and the first five. So the coordination between players is not there, and that's why their finishing is not up to what they're expecting, so that they can take points.
You notice too that Paula Raviriviri has gone in to replace Rubeni Luveniali. Rubeni Luveniali has gone out of the field of play. And Nadroga from their own 22-meter line, they managed to secure the ball from their own scrummage, waiting at the back end, spinning it out wide now to Chavesa Kunawe. And finding touch 5 meters outside their own 22-meter line. And line out will be to the Naitasiri side. Welcome, if you just joined us. This is a live broadcast from the Lawanga Park here in Singatoka. Encounter between the champions Nadroga side and last year's runner-up Naitasiri. Be reminded that this broadcast will come on FBC TV. Tune in to FBC TV at 11 tonight. Span out to Sitiveni Vatuwaka but fails to take the catch. Nadroga leading the Naitasiri side by 25 points to Naitasiri's nil. 3 wonderful tries we've noticed scored by Nadroga. Wonderful tries, a display of running and support rugby, Tiko.
Yes, Skobe, you cannot count Naitasiri out yet, even though Nadroga is ahead by 25 points. We still have another 40 minutes to go, and we still have Naitasiri. Naitasiri is still the old Naitasiri. Once they're able to find rhythm, you need Nadroga to be up on their toes in terms of defending the points that they have already on the board.
Wonderful take from the back of the scrum by Manoa Tamaya. And span out wide here. Wonderful control of the foot by Ratumeli Kurisaru. Ratumeli Kurisaru. This guy played very well in last week's Vatukula Sevens, Tiko.
Yes, Tumeli Kurisaru is the younger brother of Napoleon Inalanga, who is playing rugby in Australia. And he has matured through the years. He's been also through the system, playing for the Fiji under 20, under 21.
And he's with Naitasiri. Naitasiri trying to register their first point of the game, and a penalty after the Nadroga player did not release the tackle player. And trying to take it quickly is Chueli Tayaki, and the ball has been lost forward. And kick forward there by Salame Wangatambu. Wangatambu hot and waiting for her back is Paula Rawiriwiri. Naitasiri trying to escape from their own danger zone and quickly kicked out by India Samatini Singha. And the referee said, let's go for a break. And as they go for a break, we will also go for a break and get it back before the commencement of the second half. Nadroga was left defending for the first 10 minutes of the first half, and once they go into the opposition's territory, they managed to score points. And stop from midfield by the Nadroga side. But it's stolen by Naitasiri. Naitasiri stolen the ball. And waiting for it at the back is Naitasiri. Expanded out quickly to Paula Rawiriwiri. Rawiriwiri gives it a huge nudge. Waiting at the back for it is Ratumeli Kurisaru. Gives it now to Otinumbula. Otinumbula manages to regain the ball. And waiting for it at the back is Aporosa Tambulawaki. Calling for the ball it is Otinumbula. Otinumbula runs towards the halfway middle mark. Nadroga will notice that lined up across the field over here. Naitasiri is struggling to try to take the ball, but it's been knocked forward by Nadroga. Quickly in support is Seremaya. Seremaya gives it out to Choeli Vetayaki, to Charlie Koroi rather, but on the foul and he's given it to the wrong person. It's given to the oncoming defender for the Nadroga side. And at the back, waiting for it is Etonimbula, who gives it a huge nudge, and waiting for the ball at the back is Naitasiri fullback Alosio Remondo from his own 22 middle line. And Remondo seems to be jogging towards the halfway middle line and finds a supporting player of Sitiveni. And we see that the big frame of Ledani Langidere is injured, but he's picked himself up and Sorry, it is Eminoni. You see good soccer skills that time around for Timothy Momoendonu, but Naitasiri has taken the ball from Nandrunga. And Naitasiri is struggling to maintain possession at this point in time. What will they do? What instructions have they gone to their coach? But it's a Naitasiri has gone in and he's lost the ball. Oh my goodness. Naitasiri has lost the ball 5 meters out from the Nandrunga try line.
Na ilok ni gitu ya and ken ngan rebo sar tungo Naitasiri min don to score and korone bi mama kilan din don bottom botani bina kala bottom botani mekin nan don bi wata buligi ne tala tala cuci rina kama bukan nabi dan meniti go kartu lawa to ko mata no dorbo Naitasiri iya tim ni nandonga na kair to sambi da tongo esan do to kono ulni bono lebo berto no dorbo Naitasiri ni woro min dongo na scrum men 5 menit bola kono to len score na tim ni nandonga.
That was a short try, Tico, but it's just a simple handling error. It reminds me of that Severo Korondondo try way back in 1987.
Yes, Sikobi, we can also relate that to the first opportunity that Manotamaya, the ball that he couldn't control on the same spot.
And is Naitasiri hot on attack? What is the referee said? Has he given a try? Has he given a try by the looks? He signaled a try for Naitasiri. A wonderful forward drive by the Naitasiri forwards.
Yes, Sekobe, like what I said, that we still cannot count Naitasiri out. They're utilizing the strength that they have, and that is the forward back that they have with them. So with that forward drive, we resulted in a try, and if they continue to build up on that, they'll be able to minimize the points difference that is there on the scoreboard.
Is that a sign of probably something different we will see from the Naitasiri side?
Na wala sar baitan na score to kaya men tim ni Naitasiri no to na kabatan ya peliu arto bilinga kaya peliu ni Nadroga mani dara score so lekin na ono ni batan si di James Bolaniu nang ono gosal ni mo to Naitasiri ni waraki me legeti na kanadang.
Probably that is the cue for what Naitasiri should be doing in this second spell, Tico, to probably maintain the ball amongst the forwards, amongst the bigger forwards.
Yeah, this is probably what was the message from the changing room, and they are actually doing according to what they did.
Wonderful try. We will call it a forward pack try. Taking their tally now to 5. Naitasiri 5 and Nandrunga 25. It goes from Ratu Naisa. Waiting for it at the back is the big number 8 for Naitasiri, Natanivora. Out it goes from Saulandamunu. Naitasiri still in control from the side, but busting amongst the forwards, and it goes to Seremaya. But the ball has been ripped out from his own grasp by the Nandrunga player, and the referee has ruled that a knock forward. So it's going to be a scrummage to the Nandrunga side. Scrummage it will be to the Nandrunga side after the ball was ripped from the attacking Seremaya Tokamalua. Tony Ambola to feed the ball into the scrummage. Out to Choga sa Kunawave apro sa Tambulawaki. And out Timothy Momole has been pushed out. No. Nandronga still with the ball right on the halfway meter mark. And it is still at Tuneyambula. With the ball 2 meters out from the halfway mark, still on Nandronga territory. Has it been lost forward? Yes, the referee said it's been lost forward. That's going to be a scrummage to the Naitasiri side. Scrummage it will be to the Naitasiri side. Welcome if you just joined us on this live broadcast from Lawanga Park here in Singatoka. This is the first round of the Digicel Cup 2012. We are seeing the replay of last year's final between Nadroga and Naitasiri, and most probably a preview to the 2012 final for the Digicel Cup. These probably are the two informed teams for the 2011 competition. But that ball has been knocked the time around by Naitasiri, so it's going to be a scrummage to the Nadroga side, right on the halfway middle line. Sorry. And we see Tronetani Ratu now going into the field of play. Tronetani Ratu going into the field of play. Scrummage it will be, and we see Nadroga Impact players starting to come into the field of play now. Tronetani Ratu has gone in to replace, by the looks, is Chovesa Kunawave. Chovesa Kunawave. Down they go. And it goes at Nembula, but what is the referee said? A penalty to the Nadroga side. After the Naitasiri bigger forwards spun the scrum right around, taken quickly the time by Nadroga, but it's been knocked forward by the big frame of Ulayasi Lawavo.
May ito na bisumita kinatim ni Nadroga. Jisi na batin karua, sobe sa kunawabe, sumiti ko kaya ni Nadroga karena jisi na berusulu ndo.
Scrummage it will be to the Naitasiri side after Ulayasi Lawavo knocked the ball forward. Saulandangunu to feed the ball into the scrum. In it goes, but what is the referee said? It seems that the Nadroga forwards were pushing before the ball was fed into the scrum. What is the referee said? He's called them back. He said, let's do it all over once again. And we see Waisele Lebula for Naitasiri also warming and has actually gone in. Waisele Lebula. Waisele Lebula has actually gone into play, replace Saulandangunu. And it goes by the Naitasiri side. They decided to go for grabber, waiting for it. At the back is the safe hand of Ratumeli Kurisaru, but taken by the big Dalitonawa is opted to go for an up and under. And probably he knows this ground quite well, and the kick was successful in as far as territory is concerned.
Yes, Sekobe, you can see that the Naitasiri are trying to play according to the message that came to them from the changing room, and that is to come and play on in Nadroga's 22, where they can utilize the full pack that they have with them.
It goes at a wonderful jump there by the Nadroga jumper, but the Naitasiri backline were too slow, and a wonderful clearance from the danger zone of the Nadroga side, and caught on the 10-meter line. There is the Naitasiri player, but Naitasiri still manages to secure the ball from the tracking situation, but the Nadroga forward seems to be walking right over the scrummage and diving into the ruck situation. A penalty now to the Naitasiri side. Penalty it will be to the Naitasiri side.
May weather sono vivisaw na tim ni Naitasiri duran ni Nadroga to karena jesi na bros ng 22 Tronetani Ratu kalau kita semua ki hubei turangan ita umatan singa na itutuni senta by halfback umatan singa ila sa matan singa kangol may tumala dorbo ang gitar tugun itutuni halfback o solan daw no ana bebisaw ba dor na tim Naitasiri total na bisaw na tim na ronga number 2 nga bulu sa ngolan ya and just number 2 nga bulu o samulangay kena jesi number 3 gabitu o chon winaiwere ana lolo gito and iya kabiyan nila.
A lot of impact players are now going into the field of players. We now see Samulangai and Chone going in for the Nadroga side. Nadroga defending desperately. And it's going to be a scrummage to the Naitasiri side. Attacking scrummage it will be to the Naitasiri side. It seems that things have quietened down a bit. Maitau from the first few minutes of the first half.
Yeah, we can see that Naitasiri is trying to slow the game down and they're trying to control the pace of the game.
Attacking scrummage it is for Nadroga. 2 meters inside their own 22. And at the back waiting for Digicel as Matinisinga. It is Naitasiri, but once again it's been spilled forward, but no, it's gone back to the own team. Now it's been spilled forward and taken by the Nadroga side. Will they have a run out from their own territory, and it's a penalty to the Nadroga side and taken quickly again, but the referee said let's bring it back and take it from the correct area, from the right place, and they will come back to take the penalty from the right place. And what has the referee said? Izigwa penalized the Naitasiri player for an attempt high tackle on the attacking Nadroga player. And it's going to be a yellow card. Another yellow card it will be to Naitasiri. They have to go for the touchline, and we notice that Sermaya Tokomalu has been flashed a yellow card and will sit at the Naughty Boys chair for another 10 minutes to cool things down. High up is a Naitasiri jumper. We see once again the effect of the strong breeze that's coming from the east at Tiko.
Yes, you can see that line out throwing against the wind. It's affecting line out throws from the pavilion end of the sideline.
We also see Micah Vakmele for Naitasiri going in to replace Chueli Vitayaki. Naitasiri with the ball running towards the halfway meter line, but a lovely interpassing, but it's been knocked forward by Inoki Tuisese. Referee signaling advantage to the Nadroga side. Waiting at back is Samulangai. Samulangai has passed between the two would-be tacklers for Nadroga and giving it to the proper Elias Aleva. Elias Aleva fails to find Apisolome Wangatambu in support. Wangatambu, but it was the big frame of Elias Aleva who failed to control the pass. He tries to release it to Apisolome Wangatambu, who was hot in pursuit behind him.
Yes, you can see how important is controlling the passes, even when opportunities come your way. With 3-on-1, it was just a matter of controlling the pass. But that was it. They have to try again.
Injury to a Naitasiri player, and it is Nadroga still leading Naitasiri by 25 points to 7.
Yan ilolo ni gitor to bakador tok na dorbo ni Nadroga en rarangwal awang kapak en kabendai bagarita ki sartuma nanu to bagaru tirto na to kan off season bakan ni wisama ti bo na to na wani libul bola may vertone te liwe na te muri ka ureta to kan ken lola kon to le wa mata ni lola ko polo ni mo wi kin matao ngai wanta borto kana ka kauni una dorbo ka ngai lagi sama ni tutu ni halfback biso sumta ken donangon lag ngango Samulangai basi kata kene lo lagu ni paso ya kanda rosa ni din mo din ngin ngoma na dor buka ya ngoma suli kina ngai sulia mbela wana dor buka wing mo ni bobo na ken ki tumpo na polo ya ni lo ni gitu ni ka benda ibu ni no ro to na no tabi ni anu kini be no tabi so mo ditume kina na waiting gomi masal ni ka kambura kini radio tujuan kini FBC TV rosa ngulu lima tiko na timi ni Nadroga lima tiko on Naitasiri.
And be reminded that you will be able to watch this telecast, a delayed telecast. It will be on FBC TV at 11 p.m. tonight. It goes in Naitasiri, but stolen by Nadroga. Wonderful steal there by Atunesa Kulavere. Nadroga hot in pursuit and on attack, 5 meters out from the Naitasiri try line. And is Nadroga hot once again at the back, waiting for it is Samulangai. Samulangai has gone and down, but has lost the ball forward. What has the referee said? Yes, they've lost the ball forward, and Nadroga, so it's going to be a defensive scrimmage to the Naitasiri side. We've seen a lot of loose hands. Tico.
Yes, you can see the back pass made there by Samulangai. Samulangai has also been in this Nadroga team for quite long. He was named the player of the Senior Cup tournament in 2007. So he is not new to this kind of game, especially playing against Naitasiri. But for the try, it was another opportunity that has just gone by, with Nadroga failing to turn that into points.
Absolutely. Naitasiri should count themselves lucky, as Nadroga was hot in pursuit. It was just a spill pass that prevented Nadroga from scoring another wonderful try. It is Nadroga still 25 and Naitasiri 7. Wonderful crowd gathered here this afternoon. Filled up. And this is a replay, if you like, of last year's Digicel Cup final. And you may also put a ring around the two teams, and we can call this encounter a preview of the 2012 Digicel Cup final. I can positively say that these were the two informed teams of the 2011 season, as we see a Naitasiri player being carried off the field of play. We will give you his name in a short while.
Sa kaube gua na timu ni Naitasiri Nadroga kapitanyo ino ke TCC tokara timu jesi number 1 beso somita kia ni na Nadroga ko Silvio no Sitaviti na jesi number 3 kadiwa na ilo lagun gitu na kabe na.
Defensive scrum it is for the Naitasiri side, but they managed to secure their own put into the scrummage. Waiting for it at the back is Elias Martinising, the replacement halfback player, who gives it out to Aloisio Rimondo, and finding touch 5 meters out from their own try line. Still on the broadcast touchline. Attacking lineup. This will be to Elias Leather. Elias Leather to throw the ball into the line out. It goes is the Nadroga jumper, and they hot in pursuit, and just a couple centimeters away from the Naitasiri try line, setting up once again the Nadroga forwards rather. Waiting for it, the back is a big Mano Atamaya calling for the ball. Is Etunuyambula. Etunuyambula encouraging his forwards, and they've gone in for a pick and go with the Nadroga forwards. But Naitasiri equal in defense. Nadroga is going to go in for the prizes. Another wonderful try, a forward try it will be for the Nadroga side.
Yes, it's a very beautiful try by Mano Atamaya. Very beautiful try by the captain, Mano Atamaya, with the forward rush. It's been 5 minutes now that they've been trying to score points while being the Naitasiri is needed.
Wonderful try. We can call it a forward try.
Na wala sarro na ilaw lagon ni gitor to mga darno ni Nadroga na kapitan yung Mano Atamaya Tonga tagi ko yan na lanis ko tambakan score rito to ko ya. Ano non rawa Victor kain normal wali frente sa wani buka. Naman ni ato sa tabak kinadala ko ngono ko tulus ng bulon nandong. Pero ko rito sa kobe na nakina nga tagi binaka na minute non rawa pagkat mo nindo suli ko na pepa sa na card from romo. Ano matay ni loko dito ya. Ayalo kata kinadorbo ni Naitasiri to mo kata kinadorbo ni nandong. Pero wata kinitin ka tol na kay. Maniel ka di talaga na dorbo ni Naitasiri ro cermaya to malwa. Enang ngau ne sigo kinito ba. To ka tingir to talaga kinadorbo ni nandong. Ramen do talaga kinadorbo score rito to ko ya. May be mano ya tamay.
Yes, probably that's one aspect that Naitasiri should look at improving Tico, the disciplinary side of things.
Yes, probably you can see that the patience amongst the Nadroga team resulted in the try. They tried it twice, and the third time was able to convert it into points.
As we wait for the conversion from Ratunaiza Vatu Inaruku. And it is Nadroga leading now by 30 points to 7. We say Mbula to you and welcome you to just joined us on this live broadcast from Lawanga Park here in Singatoka. This is the first round of the Digicel Cup competition and also played right around the country. It is Botukula versus Northland at Theodore Park. Gave Park in Tavua, it is Tavua versus Suba. Subril Park in Lambasa. Madhuwata plays Ovlau. And at Prince Charles Park in Nandi, it is Tailevu against Nandi. And at the Sugar City, Lautoka plays visitors from Rewa. Ratunaiza poises. He will kick against the strong wind coming from the east. Has he succeeded? He's pushed it to the left of the left and the right. And the score remains at 30 points to Naitasiri 7. Nadroga 30 and Naitasiri 7. Fowler to start proceedings from center field. What will Naitasiri do as we see Yosefo Rasese now going into the field of play? Yosefo Rasese. Wonderful sunshine here at Lawanga Park. Just right for rugby. High it goes. Will it reach the 10-meter line? Yes, it's gone past the 10-meter line, but taken by Naitasiri. Waiting for it is beside Nawangaliva. Nawangaliva is tackled on 22-meter line. Recycle is still with Naitasiri. Choeli Vitaiki is still in the field of play. Controlling it well, the Naitasiri forwards, the bigger forwards of the Naitasiri brigade. Playing it at the back is a replacement scrum player is Elias Matinisinga. But it's still with the Naitasiri side. Spins it and at the back waiting for it is Naitasiri's Timothy Vakandranu. And they've knocked it forward. It's going to be a scrummage to the Naitasiri side. Scrummage it will be to the Naitasiri side midway, 22-meter line and 10-meter line, Nadroga territory. Scrummage it will be, and Etunia, it is the replacement halfback Samu Langai, who's now replaced Etunia Mbula. Taken quickly by the Nadroga side is the big player of Mano Tamaya, but he spilled the ball forward quickly. Apisai Nawangaliva. Apisai Nawangaliva runs toward the halfway mark, but is taken in a tackle. It is still the Naitasiri forwards controlling play at center field. Probably that is the better option for the Naitasiri 15 to have the ball amongst the forward, but it is Andale Tonomai who just dropped the ball forward, but Langai opted to do a grab and a found play inside the Naitasiri 22 rather, but it is Nadroga's the big frame of Atunesa Kulavere. At the back, waiting for it is Langai. Langai gives it out to Ratunaisa, who's also found Ratumeli Kurisaru. Ratumeli Kurisaru finds the supporting play of Timothy Momoile, 5 meters out from Naitasiri try line. Nadroga still in control, gives it back once again is to Samulangai. Samulangai opts to take it back to busy traffic, but is caught in a heavy tackle. But is it going to be a wonderful fight? It is to the Nadroga side. After things have gone quite down a bit, Nadroga has come up with another wonderful try to go.
Yes, let's try to prop forward Eneri Lotawa with a good interpassing skills by the backline and the forwards with this very good supporting play. They were able to turn that into points once again.
Totok na lolo ni Guter to mga ritang na dorbo ni Nadroga. Enay Mohuyan, Enay Macau, Arto Solia Arto Tura talaga. Arto na tingko mana may kakuko ay nakamirto. Libre na to kanila lolo ni Guter to mga dorbo na kabiyan na ina. Yan nararanggo na lawang kapat. Bakit to kinin din nararanga. Nirto lawa mga mato ni lolo ni Guter. Arto may pasi Arto di ba ka talaga liu Arto gumugod turo kina to sa. Kung uno ni kina merto le ka kapat na liu. Tambal kina na score rito to ko Eneri Lotawa. Ntar makana jesi number 2 ni Timi ni Nadroga. Yak ariyan na tulus sa ngabulugan ni Nadroga. Tulus sa ngabulugan ni Nadroga. Hindi mo to na kano to Nadroga ni Naitasiri. Endo na ka ure na to ka nito ba nga tagawa na sa to Nadroga ni Nadroga. Na kena sulit to kan ngulo ni buat demo. Berto Nadroga ni Naitasiri ka sulit berto na pa romo. Nang owner to bukan demo kina. Berto Lukina and Willy ni Leoni daw dito. Raw kina merto ba tayo to ko na kasal kina. Nadroga le metri na mga. Duro tal na kina vangwa sa tulus sa ngabulugan bito Nadroga.
A wonderful conversion that was from Ratunaisa Vatuinaruku. Let's hope it's not a kicking practice for Ratunaisa. Kicking conversions and kicking restarts for the Naitasiri.
May doon na score to may one loser prop ni Nadroga Eneri Lotawa.
Start from high. At the back waiting for it is Simeli Kurisaru. I've noticed that Simeli Kurisaru has gone into the field of play but taken quickly the time around by Pisai Moimoi. Pisai Moimoi taking a tackle 5 meters out from their own 10 meter line, span out wide and now to Ratumeli Kurisaru. Kurisaru gives it out wide to Aprosan Duwai. Aprosan Duwai gives it to Jonathan Ratu. Jonathan Ratu finds Ratumeli Kurisaru once more. He's taken a tackle but kicked forward by Naitasiri. At the back waiting for it is the Nadroga defending brigade. It is what is the referee rule? Has it been knocked? Has it been knocked forward by Nadroga? Yes, it was definitely knocked forward by Nadroga. Nadroga begins to liven things up, Tigo.
Yes, they once again they were able to find the space and with exposed missing links in the Naitasiri defense. I think Naitasiri, when they came in the second half, they were organized. After the first few minutes, they started to play the same pattern that they were playing in the first half, and that is why Nadroga was able to penetrate again into the line of defense of the Naitasiri team.
Yes, absolutely. I believe they probably should be keeping the ball amongst the forward because when it goes out wide, they seem to lose form, and that is when Nadroga does the attack. And what has the referee said? It's an entry on the side of the ruck, so it's going to be a quick penalty to the Naitasiri side. And I noticed that Seru and Billy Banu has gone into the field of play as well. Waiting for it at the back end, running to support the ball carrier is Charlie Kurui. It's another drop ball by the Naitasiri side, but quickly taken by Nadroga and Ratunaisa. And out on the flanks, waiting for it is Timothy Momolevu. Momolevu looking for support, and in comes infield once more. What has the referee said? Was it a pass forward? Lucky once more for the Naitasiri side. The referee has ruled that a forward pass by Nadroga.
Yes, once again you can see that the line of defense for the Naitasiri team is not so organized. That is how Nadroga is trying to liven up again. They are able to work on what is in front of them.
totokan nila ko ng gito ya kartule wa pamanta na dorbo ni Nadroga ka to kana dorbo ni tim ni Nadroga e bakay kabur gi juga ndon kapa mabolo bula ena lo menira rango lawang kana be tutun ni rara ke de bondo er to tawan na dorbo ngono de pasi er to pamanta ka matau ni lo ni gito ne kabida.
Naitasiri still trying to find form here, but amongst the Olympic players, wonderful interpass and interplay by Naitasiri, and in support is Apisai Nawangaliva. Nawangaliva there, wonderful play by Nawangaliva in support the Olympic players from Nadroga, but from Naitasiri, but out towards Dalitonawai. 3 meters inside the Nadroga, 22 meters, and Naitasiri still with the ball. Waiting for it back is Ilya Samatenising at the replacement halfback for Naitasiri, quickly taken the time by Rocco. Rocco is 5 meters out from the Nadroga try line. Naitasiri rather in hot pursuit of the Nadroga try line. Nadroga seems to be offside, and the referee has ruled accordingly. He said you were offside at Nadroga, and he's given Naitasiri a penalty 5 meters out from the Nadroga try line. Charlie Kuroi is taking a tackle 2 meters out. Nadroga forwards working very, very hard to score another try and reduce the deficit. Nadroga still with the ball, expanded out as he managed to dot the ball down before hitting the line. What is it? Yes, a try now to the Naitasiri side, taking their tally up now to 12.
Well, you can see that it looks easy when Naitasiri is in Nadroga's territory. With them with lots of control, they're able to utilize the fullback that they have with them, and that's how they are able to find points, penetrating into the Nadroga's line of defense using the fullback that they have.
Absolutely. They've been rewarded that time around, and they've scored a wonderful try. I think they're telling now to 12.
May tambakan na squad atau kaya na dorbo locks ni tim ni Naitasiri neta ni Borra. Takara tinggal jesi number 8. Ya, second row tinggal Naitasiri. Locks tambakan tanah ilaw ni Naruto ko tanah kina dorbo ni Naitasiri na gitu forwards. Ama ni tabu kina dorbo ko tambaka soli ang dalawa tong sibi na scorer ito ta kaya. Ya menitang lagi na tangge. Tini to Naitasiri ngono ko. Ardo soli tong na dorbo. Tapi ni rara na tulus ang ulo kabit.
Let's go on miles to the right of the Rhine upright by Apisai Nawangaliva. Nadroga 37 and Naitasiri 12. Ratumeri Kurisaru kicks it high, waiting for it at the back is Ilyas Martinsinga. And what has the referee said? It's knocked forward by Naitasiri. It's going to be a scrummage to the Nadroga side, right on the 10-meter line, Naitasiri territory. Nadroga 37, Naitasiri 10. A warm welcome to you if you joined us on this live broadcast coming away from Lawangapaki here in Singatoka. It's between Nadroga and Naitasiri. And with me in the commentary box is Tiko Matawalu, synonymous with rugby here in Nadroga. Tiko, as you know, had played 6 tests for the Fiji national side from 2005 to 2009. Originally from Laos. Nadroga with the ball spun out wide to Chonetani Ratu. Chonetani Ratu has managed to step onto the left and go to the right, and support is Apollos Tabulawaki, and Tabulawaki has gone in for another wonderful try to Nadroga. A wonderful try.
Yes, you can see a smart move there by Chonetani Ratu, who's playing with jersey number 21. With a very good supportive play from Apuros Tambalawaki. A good combination with second and center. So So you can see that that resulted in a try with Tonetani Ratu running through the forwards for the Naitasiri team.
Naglaman sko arino to ko berto dorbo di nanronga tampak rawan dorbo gua porosa tambulawaki ene tutu di senta ang kay bombre to non rongo to dorbo rongo porosa tambulawaki batagi ratu beli kursaru ko no lewen na timi ni Westfield na timi ka kabaten ta ko pio tuwa ya so so de foto ko 7 sana pag sawati en ma so ya na dorbo ko beli kursaru atoro kin na best player sa do gito binang mundo ng betkola to karati ko jesi na matiri galima ene tutu ni fullback na timi nanronga na kabendai sko ya o porosa tambulawaki karong gito
Wonderful display of open rugby. I noticed, Publitico, you might correct me if I'm wrong, the influence of Frank Boever and the Nadroga style of play.
Yes, we can see that the foundation that has been set by Frank Boever in the last 2 years. We can see the Nadroga team playing according to what's in front of them. So whatever opportunities that come their way, they always try to utilize it and turn it into points.
Restart from center field by Naitasiri, waiting for it at the back is Eminoni Rokomanu. Eminoni Rokomanu gives it to Tumeri Kulisaru. Tumeri Kulisaru back to Eminoni Rokomanu. And inside now to Aporosan Duwai. Nadroga running Naitasiri ragged but caught and support as well as Nandruku. Wonderful display of open rugby here by Nadroga. But the referee has ruled that has a hand in ruck. So it's going to be a penalty, a relieving penalty to the Naitasiri side who's been run ragged at this point in time. Relieving penalty, it will be from the within their own 22-meter line. Will it find touch? But also, the foot was already in touch when Aporosa Tambu Lawaki caught the ball. Line out, it will be to the Naitasiri side. Mike throws it back, stolen by Nadroga and spun out wide this time to Aporosan Duwai. Once again, a lovely display and is able to escape from the defending Nadroga player. Aporosan Duwai once again with the ball. What is the referee rule? He's still with the ball, but he's been pushed out. Lucky again once more by for the Naitasiri side. Otherwise would have been another definite try to the Nadroga side after the ball was released forward by the Nadroga players. That was another definite try by Nadroga.
Yes, it was a definite try for that. Decision making by Aporosa, by Apisolam Tambu was to Naitasiri's favor. He had 2 supporting players on the sides, and he could have just passed. Fixing pass, there was 3 on 2, could have resulted in a try.
Absolutely, defensive scrummage it will be to the Naitasiri side. 7 out from their own try line and 10 out from the opposite touch line. And it goes at the back, waiting for it is Timothy Vakandranu. Naitasiri is struggling to come out from their own 22. But Naitasiri is still with the ball. Cross forward and almost an intercept try. Almost an intercept there by Chonatani Ratu. Lucky once more, once again, the Naitasiri side.
Yes, it could have been a try to Nadroga for that. Aporosa Tambalawaki, the center for number 13 for Nadroga, who made the attempt. Ended up in a penalty for Naitasiri.
And the penalty finding touch midway between the 22-meter line and 10-meter line, Nadroga territory. Replacement hooker Micah Wakamele to throw the ball into the line out. Higher up is the Naitasiri jumper, but stolen by Nadroga. Eneri Lotawa taking in a tackle. But what is the referee said? Was it lost forward as he was called? And the referee said it's all over. And Nadroga has reigned supreme by beating the Naitasiri side by 44 points to 12. Nadroga scored some wonderful tries against Naitasiri's 2 tries. At the end of the match, it is 44